Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? Let's get back in what's going latest or the greatest in the markets. People keep asking me, Pimpy, what the heck does it mean when they talk about a whale in the crypto world? I'm going to break that down for you so I can show you the different levels. Before we get started, hit the thumbs up button, because when you do, it helps us get past the algorithm that YouTube puts on us and keeps us from being shadow banned. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. The disclaimer here is I'm not a financial advisor, a lawyer, or an accountant. The information that I share with you, I do freely. It is of my own opinion. Hey, folks, just a quick reminder that back in 2008 and 9, a lot of people lost all of their retirement savings and their 401ks and IRAs because they did not own gold and silver. Yeah, that's right. Gold and silver protects you from a market crash. So do yourself a favor, protect your retirement by purchasing gold and silver. You can go to moneymetals.com, reach out to them, and they will help you set yourself up to protect you and your family from having to start all over from scratch. If you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and they will send along with your order a free half ounce of silver. So folks, do yourself a favor, head on over to moneymetals.com and protect you and your family from a market crash, as well as inflation. That's right, head on over to Money Metals when you want to buy gold and silver. Keep in mind, if you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you will get a free half ounce of silver. Hey, right now, a special offer for my audiences only. You have a chance to win 100 free American Silver Eagles. That's over $3,000 in value. And all you have to do is enter your email to win. That's it. That's right. There's no obligations to purchase. The link is down below in the description. So head on over there. Enter to win. Yeah, between now and December 31st of this year to enter. The only way you can for sure not win 100 silver American Eagles is by not entering at all. So do yourself a favor and enter your email so you have a chance to win. Beware of scammers. That's right. People posing and pretending to be me. How you can tell us apart is real simple. If you post a comment and I respond, you will see a dark circle around my name. See this? It's either gray or black. I won't be sending you to WhatsApp, and I won't be sending you to Telegram or Telegraph or anything like that, nor would I be asking you for money. From time to time, I will be using material that's considered copywritten. I post this just to show that I am exercising my fair use rights. Okay, I've been asked this question a whole lot, so I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you. So they say, Pimpy, in crypto terminology, they keep using the word whale. What does it mean by a whale? Well, people have different ideas of what a whale is. Usually a whale is a person who grabs a large amount of cryptocurrencies. And so here's how they have them broken down. You would be considered a whale if you own more than 15 million of any one token. You are considered a shark if you own anywhere between 7.5 and 14.99 million of any one tokens. Crocodiles, 3.7, 7.4. You can see all these different levels, but nobody really talks about these other ones. You really are talking about people who own large amounts of cryptocurrency, like the gentleman who owns $5.2 billion worth of cryptocurrencies. I'd be considered a whale for both Satoma and Sheba because I own a ton of both of those. So I hope this helps. It's anybody who has 15 million or more of any one cryptocurrency. So what is going on in the markets right now? You can see things are slowly still creeping in the red. Very interesting as far as the NASDAQ, S&P, the Dow, the Russell. If it starts continuing down this path, I would start being concerned about a crash. It doesn't just happen overnight. It starts off slowly, then crashes. You can tell because look at gold, $18.34, $6 raise today. Silver started to go up, came back down. Now it's recouping really super quick, $24.36 and climbing. You definitely want to be holding gold and silver. Bitcoin, as we know, Bitcoin yesterday hit a record. It got up to 68,500, pulled back a little bit. Now starting to creep up, 67,400. Ethereum set a record yesterday as well. Slight pullback, going up again. So the main tokens that we've been talking about definitely continue to move in a positive direction. Dogecoin, nah, it's just kind of stagnant, and so has Sheba been. It's kind of stagnant at the moment, but it's not going to stay there. All the other tokens that I keep an eye on, you can see over here. Mining stocks looking pretty decent, some in the red, some in the green. But for the most part, the main tokens that we talk about, all sitting towards the high side of the 52-week average. Even with Cardano getting up there, it's finally passed. Finally, it's like 3/4 of the way up. Even the New World Order coin, XRP, yeah, look, it's up there, man. It's $1.26. So Satoma down about 8.8%. It's still doing good for the most part. But in the last, 7 days or so, it's kind of been in a little bit of the red, kind of slowed down just a little. But I have faith in this, so I'm not going to lose any hope in it. I went through and studied a lot of patterns of these early starts for these meme coins. They all started off this way right here when they're this cheap. They kind of fly up and down at a cheap level, and then all of a sudden something will catch on fire, and then it'll take off. Now, Satoma is one of those ones that are actually being talked a lot about, and people are starting to take notice. So this is the chance for you guys to grab up like a bazillion dollars worth for like $100. Remember what we did with the Sheba? You guys got like maybe about $1 million, maybe over $1 million for $100. But with Satoma, poof, you can own tons and just let them sit there. They're crap coins, but we'll see what happens. So with Bitcoin sitting around 67,279, it did get up to 68,000. Our friend PlanB here has them pegged at 98,000 by the end of the month. It looks like it might start heading that way, but I can't help but think about those short contracts. Unless there's something we don't know about them. When it comes to rich people, they don't like losing money. So far so good. Whoever PlanB is, like I said, they definitely seem to have whatever working model they are using is successful. That's for sure. So ACO's analysis on the top 20 most discussed cryptocurrencies on Twitter in the month of October. You can see it's Sheba, but not by a little, but by a long shot. They're 22% of the conversation, with Ethereum being second at 8.1%. So the chart below, you can find a share mention of each coin amongst the top 150 coins. SafeMoon, yes, people keep asking, Pimpy, what about SafeMoon? I have not paid attention to it, but you can see it's definitely up here. There's no doubt about it. But besides Sheba, nobody should be surprised that the number 2 is Ethereum. Still my favorite coin. So when it comes to cryptocurrencies, right now, I think for Sheba, we're in the accumulation stage. You hear people talk about it. They're accumulating. Went up, came down a little, accumulation, people are buying more, consolidation is taking place. So is it all coin season? We're going to see, but definitely coins are up on the high end of their 52-week average. The market's not looking very good. Gold or silver moving up quietly. Nobody really talks about them. The thing is, there's not a lot of articles, which is really freaky to me. I keep trying to find some articles. There's a couple little ones out there. But I mean, like, crypto is being pumped up everywhere. And obviously so. It's the distraction from any other asset with the kind of runs that we're seeing, especially when it comes to Sheba. So if you come over here to Etherscan, it kind of shows you all the top statistics. Here's something you'll be impressed with. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Look at this. Number 3 as far as top tokens by unique senders. Sheba. But look at number 2, Satoma. So Satoma's in the top 5. Sheba over here as far as receivers, it's in the top 3. And top tokens by total uniques, period. These are just tokens. You got tokens moving amongst platforms. Sheba, and look at number 6, Satoma. People are picking up on Satoma now because they know what happened to Dogecoin. They know what happened to Sheba. We know about the other tokens out there that people are talking about. So people are getting hip and are running over to Satoma. Satoma, somebody just picked up a huge amount of Satoma. It looks like Satoma is going to end up on Coinbase. They have met the criteria. You have to have at least 100,000 holders of it, and I think they're up to 127,000 now for Satoma. So you might see Satoma finally get on Coinbase, making it much easier for people to jump on. But for those of you who know how to move around inside the crypto space, this means get more if you ask me, before they make it easier, because it's going to drive the price up. Now there's all this talk what's going on. So there's a couple of things we need to know about. Somebody was asking me, hey, Pimpy, they keep talking about this. What does it mean to burn a token? Well, burn a token means to send it somewhere where you can't retrieve it. That's the idea behind it. So if you come over on Etherscan, you look at the token Sheba, go to the holders, the number one holder is Black Hole. It has the highest amount of tokens at 41%. The value of this wallet is $22 billion. So when you heard that Vitalik Buterin, the creator of Ether, burned the tokens that he got from Sheba, this is where he sent it to, a wallet like this. Now, the idea is you're not supposed to be able to retrieve any tokens from here. That's the word. So for Sheba, this is the amount of Sheba that was burnt. Ethereum Genesis address, the black hole that has over 520 million worth of tokens. Not anymore. This article is just a little older. It's from 2018. But I was trying to figure out a way to describe it, and this is one of the descriptions. It says, note the Ethereum address has all the zeros. It's the black hole equivalent in the Ethereum community that swallows every token sent to it without remorse or never refunds anything back. It's the Genesis address of the Ethereum network and is currently holding ERC20 tokens and Ethereum worth over 520 million. So we know it's holding more than that now. It's holding billions of dollars. First things first, nobody knows what the percentage of the tokens currently held by that wallet were sent on purpose. In the end, it doesn't really matter. As far as we know, it is likely that the bulk of it have been sent deliberately. There are two primary reasons why someone would send any tokens to that wallet. The first of these two possibility reasons is called a token burn. See, so when people want to burn tokens, like lower the supply, think supply and demand. The less there are of something, the more value it becomes. Burns represent a scenario when system chooses to destroy their tokens to flush them out of circulation. This can be done for various reasons, including, but not limited to, building deflationary in the system or stabilizing prices. So the tokens go there. That's that big wallet I just showed you. So that's what a burn wallet's called. Because people ask me, what does it mean to burn cryptos? That's what it means. To send them to this particular address. And once it's in there, it doesn't come out. It's gone forever. And we know Sheba is sending their tokens over there. Not just Sheba, but Sheba Army are buying small amounts of them and sending them over there. They're trying to lower the overall amount of Sheba in circulation because there's so many of them. So here was a biggie. We know about this already. Sheba's whale moves over 1.2 billion in coins again. So that happened last night. They moved them in 10 different transactions. My first thought when I saw that these were moved was the same as everybody else's, but that doesn't mean it's true. Usually when you see this type of movement and this a large amount of coins from one to another transferred, it usually is when, or actually it was sold. Usually it means that platforms are buying more of those tokens, so they put them in their liquidity pool is what they do. So when we see this type of movement from that person that owned it and they got it sold, the name on the wallet is unknown and it might be for a reason, but there's no doubt it's going to a platform. Now, the first thing that popped in my head is most all platforms are now offering Sheba on their platform, but the one everybody is waiting for is Robinhood. So my assumption was, well, this must be Robinhood getting ready to gear up to handle Sheba the right way. And that was the same assumption kind of find out with everybody else. Everybody is assuming that this is Robinhood. They're just not saying anything at the moment. It says as of 3 hours ago, obviously it's a while ago, the Sheba Whale wallet that contained over 8 billion tokens has moved over 1.2 billion worth of Sheba into different addresses. Looking at the wallet on Etherscan, we can see 4 outgoing transactions. The first 2 were small amounts to verify that the big sheep deposit is going to the correct address. The latest 2 transactions have moved over 10 trillion Sheba each, totaling $1.2 billion. Yikes. The last time this particular wallet moved coins was 6 days ago when it transferred 40 trillion Sheba to a fresh address. What's interesting is the last time this wallet transferred tokens out, there was no small amount deposited beforehand. However, this time the user took extra precaution to make sure that the funds were being sent to the correct address. The particular whale's wallet currently contains the second highest amount of Sheba tokens. The top holder is the black hole address that contains over 41% of Sheba overall supply that has been sent there by Vitalik Buterin. He burnt them. So there's movement happening. So there's reason to believe, even though they're not admitting it, that Robinhood is positioning themselves to go ahead and start offering Sheba on their platform. That's an assumption, but we'll see. You'll love this. Look at this. AMC Theater will accept Sheba as payment. So Sheba is not just a meme coin. It's starting to have use cases. Customers at AMC Theater could soon pay for their tickets with Sheba. That's according to the CEO. So Sheba now is becoming more and more mainstream. It's coming out there in the public. They're using it now. You got companies that are buying it. You got people talking about Sheba. People are investing in it. They already have their Sheba swap platform. You could stake Sheba on there. So it's starting to get some utility uses. So, I mean, Sheba is no longer just a joke coin. It's actually becoming a legitimate one. So looky here, Ethereum name service tokens soar after a 500 million airdrop. Did we miss the airdrop? It looks like we might have. One of the most popular apps on Ethereum is enjoying a surge in price for its decentralized autonomous organization governance tokens following a widely loaded airdrop. Ethereum name service, a protocol that issues a non-fungible tokens that can represent Ethereum addresses as well as web domains, launched the airdrop portal for its newly issued ENS token last night. Airdrops are a token distribution method that awards a portion of circulating tokens to Ethereum addresses that follow certain parameters, such as having purchased a NFT. Whatever happened to our Flare tokens we were supposed to get? Remember that? Never got them. ENS NFT holders are currently eligible to claim tokens, with many users reporting allocations of upwards $20,000. Wow! And projecting circulating market cap currently sits above 500 million. So one of Ethereum's name services did an airdrop. Look at this guy. This is funny. A sentence I wouldn't have understood a week ago and now fills me with glee. Holy crap, this ENS airdrop was amazing. I made $18,000 by accident. Nothing's like kicking back, making $18,000 by accident. Okay, so there was an airdrop for ENS. Congrats to those individuals who got them. Ethereum gas fees dropped drastically as the price hits all-time highs. Well, we know that Ethereum set new records. So gas fees are the fees it costs to transfer within the wallet and other platforms. They charge it. Coinbase, they're there. You get charged fees, but doing anything on the Ethereum platform, you pay the highest fees of anywhere. Ethereum gas fees have dropped to uncharacteristically low values in the last week, despite the asset's price surging to all-time highs. Yeah, man, I paid an arm and a leg just to get the Satomas, man. It's crazy. According to the data on the Etherscan, the average transaction fee on Ethereum network is about 27.08, represents a decline of 11% in the last day. So what you want to do is send it usually in the middle of the night when there's not so much traffic on there. The fees are much more cheaper. So Ethereum went up in price and their gas fees went down. That's good to know. Hopefully it stays down. Bitcoin Breakout may have further to run. Altcoins also to gain. Well, what do you mean further to run? Yeah, we want it to run. Bitcoin's breakout above 63,300 on Monday to an all-time high is constructive technically, and we should see prices rise to 72,000 initially and then 77,600. That's according to FS Insight, a market strategy and research firm. Well, we got PlanB, and PlanB says it should be up to 98,000. Take that. FS Insight notes that the Bitcoin momentum isn't overbought yet on a daily or weekly time frame. Well, look, most of the tokens have been sitting there horizontal for a while, stagnant. So it's nice to see them finally move. A breakout in Bitcoin market cap dominance chart means it may outperform altcoins in the near term. This represents a likely shift in higher market capitalization into Bitcoin than altcoins in the near future. I don't know about that. I don't think so. Bitcoin and Ethereum cycles show upward progress into the end of November before the peak in price that could persist into 2022. That's about normal. Chainlink's link is also attempted to move above the recent price range, and FS Insight's first target is at 43.70. Where did they get to? Ooh, they're at 34.15 at the moment. And where are they projecting? 43.70. followed by 52.45. Basically what they're saying is, look, the cryptos are finally breaking out. They're not being stagnant anymore, and it's time for them to make their move. Well, I couldn't agree more. But I do like the fact that really gold and silver have been so quietly creeping up, and nobody's really talking about it. And I'm not talking about just me. I'm talking about there's articles. They're not really saying a whole lot, which is weird that they're pumping in cryptos, but not talking about gold and silver. So no, I'm not going to give up on Sheba. No, I just went through and looked at these meme coins. I watched their continued behaviors in the early stages. And I said, okay, I'm just going to say, screw it. You go for a few months and see what happens. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And see what happens from there. Just because they went on a big run, it came back down. Consolidation. Then accumulation. And then it takes back off again. So no problems there whatsoever. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think. We about to go on a run in cryptos? We're quietly doing one with gold and silver. Anyways, that's it for now, you guys. As you can see, Sheba, man, there's so much hype around Sheba. That means it's got a ton of potential. Although it's just sitting there right at the moment. No. As they burn the tokens, and word is there's supposed to be another major burn coming up. I don't know where that's coming from, but we'll keep an eye on it, and I'll fill you in when the time comes. So anyways, that's it for now. Hit the thumbs up button if you're not a subscriber. Please do so, because when you do, helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. I'm out.